Danny, no easy games in this league, but it was a comfortable 4-0 win today. You must be happy with that one. Please sum it up.
Yeah, I think Burgess Hill have been on a really good run. They obviously lost last week to Chatham, which was a tight game, and Chatham scored a couple of goals quite quickly over just before half time and after half time. So they've been on a really good run, having a really good season. Obviously, you have to remember they're a newly promoted team this year, and then for them to be up the top half of the table is credit to them. And we had to be patient. They're a possession-based team. They like to manipulate the ball around the back and try and pull you out and drag you out. But I thought our shape against the ball was excellent, and ultimately pushed them into the areas we wanted them to play, and then it was about turning the ball over and being on the front foot and creating opportunities, and we did that. We didn't get them all right, but I think the ones we did get right then normally ended up in creating a goal or a set piece or a corner, which obviously leads to goals as well. So I was really pleased.
So we're up to 4th, just 2 points behind Averley with results going our way today. You must be really happy looking at the table, having caught up with all the teams in front of us and another clean sheet.
Yeah. I think at one point we were 20 odd points, weren't we? More than that, maybe away from the teams that were in the playoffs. So to go on the run that we've been on and to be able to be 2 points off second at this stage of the season is good and testament to the group and the boys, and they've been excellent in this little run. But we were very, very clear before the game. It was 6 and now it's down to 5, and we've got a lot of work to do still. And there's no time off. There's no relaxing. There's no chilling. We've got keep these performances going because things are really, really tight, and we want to try and finish as high up that table as we possibly can, and everybody wants a home draw in a playoff position. So our aim is to secure a playoff play ideally, and then as high as this division as we possibly can, and we're all on the same page and we all understand that.
We give Jack Evans player of the match today. Another brilliant 90 minutes from him. You must be so pleased for him coming back as well.
Yeah, brilliant for him. Obviously, he shows testament to his character. He obviously had the disappointment and the issue and not being able to play. He was very frustrated. He was took it, he understood, but I could tell in his voice that whenever I chatted and left him at the squad, because the squad was doing really well, he was bitterly disappointed and he was really hungry, but he never stopped supporting the group. He never stopped backing the group. He never stopped waiting for opportunity, and played Tuesday, played today, and come in and done really well in a good team performance. And I think if you look at the week in terms of last week at Dulwich and Tuesday in the Cup to get the Cup win, and today, if you look at them 3 games as a collective, I think the squad's been brilliant and excellent. So, full credit, and that's what we need.
A good crowd today, non-league day, 1,300 plus. Good to see the Billericay fans coming through the door. Yeah,
brilliant. Yeah, I feel there's a good vibe around the football club, and I think the fans understand where we're at and what we're trying to do, and they're patient with us and they understand what we're about. I think we've got some entertaining footballers who can show them, get them excited and get them off their seat, and that's the aim, and we want them off their seat. But we've also got some real hard working and discipline and structured as a team, and if I'm a supporter, that's what I want to see, and that's what it's about. So they got to stick with us, and we got to ride, as I said, 5 games, and we got to ride this and keep pushing as a collective. And at the moment, it's brilliant to see the young faces, a lot of youngsters and families within that crowd, and to see them smiling and celebrating, and to be able to give them wins is all that really matters to me, to be able to do that.
So you've got a free week with the players before we move on to Cray Wanderers. I know you're already preparing for that one in your head.
Yeah. I think when the 3rd goal went in, I was trying to think about what was next and trying to get myself back into this game and focus on this game. And we've got a week to work on what we've got to do. It's a double week, so we're going to in Saturday and Monday, so 2 games quite quick succession, so we're going to need that squad. It's important that we look after the boys and that we do things right this week, so we've got full energy and a full tank to go next week for them games, which would be really hard. And obviously Cray have had a great result today in beating Averley, and then Canview are fighting for their life down the bottom of the table, and we know from the away game and the disappointment of that there's nothing's going to be easy. So the boys are prepared, the boys are ready. We're just going to keep ticking it over, and I think we've got more to give as well. I think we've got a little bit more to go, and I think we can do better, and that's ultimately what I'm going to keep pushing for.
Lovely. Cheers, Danny, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.